it hit me hard because I've always had a fear of being judged if I became successful. As many of you know, I recreated my career and my life after the loss of my husband in 2013. When my Greg passed, I wasn't making a lot of money. I think it was $17,600 a year working part-time. I'd been out of my career for 7 years and I financially felt unstable. And it was through the work of my financial advisor. It is through the pure determination to work hard that my parents taught me that I finally, after a few years after Greg passed, probably like 7 years after Greg passed, when I had flipped my career on its head and started financial planning for families in transition, that I felt a little bit secure in my financial backing. And that was really a different feeling for me. I had felt such scarcity before then. Fast forward to 2025, I am remarried. We have 6 kids, all blended right now from 16 to 24. We've blended our families. And my husband and I created my business together. And we've also created a life together. We bought a home in Jenkintown, PA. When I say foreclosure house, I'm meaning, yeah, we actually had to get our sewage lines redone. There was no flushing of anything. A lot of the rooms didn't have ceilings. They didn't have ceilings. They had fallen in from water damage. And so slowly, with the help of professionals, as well as my husband, who's a trained carpenter, we've taken this house over 2 years from a foreclosure with no sewage and no flushy to a house that we live in that we're proud of. Long story about how I got here. But what happened is what I had always feared. A few days ago, we were in a social situation here in Jenkintown, and someone referred to me as being in one of the rich houses and being one of those big stone houses. I made a judgment call on how I had spent money on artwork that was in the house that meant a lot to us. It was a custom portrait of Jenkintown. And in all the letters of the word Jenkintown was something that meant a lot to us about this community. And everything in that picture tells a story of what Jim and I value. We value the history, we value the community, we value the hard work, we value the sense of pride, we value the fun of the community, we value respecting traditions, we value that we're here for our kids. And that mural celebrates it. But someone made a comment about me being rich and wasting my money on that mural. And it hit me. It hit me hard because I've always had a fear of being judged if I became successful.